Rocco, scene one, take one. Action.
Rocco was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder at 2 years old. We had a very negative experience with his diagnosis. We had people come into my house to evaluate him. They told me my son was severely developmentally disabled. He would probably not go to a regular school. He wouldn't probably be able to make friends, and he was gonna struggle through life.
Melissa is 22 years old. She is on the middle of the spectrum. She has Down syndrome, and she's nonverbal, so she uses a tablet to communicate and basic sign.
We found AutismUp through some mutual acquaintances.
We first heard about AutismUp through her broker, and gradually we just started coming every day.
We have a sense of relief that people will be able to take care of our son here, and he's gonna enjoy it. My son won't be judged when he comes to AutismUp.
My favorite part is the kitchen, because there's a lot of activities and stuff.
We just signed up for a whole bunch of stuff, and I definitely see progression in Melissa. The skills that Melissa gains at AutismUp is peer relations, fitness. It's just a fun atmosphere for her to be in.
Rocco has Rocco TV, so you never know. You could see him on a movie set someday. He makes his own YouTube videos now, and he's ready to take the world on.
We make great videos for kids, appropriate content, toy reviews, some fun activities on there, blah, 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 blah. Really great.
Individuals with autism have so many unbelievable skill sets that can be transferable in a work environment.
I hear it all the time. What do I do with my kid after they graduate high school? And that's where LinkUp really comes into place. We sort of walk our participants through and make sure that there's a seamless transition between the graduation to the next step into the workforce. Our current LinkUp partners are the YMCA Bayview in Webster and Vision Buick GMC on Panorama Trail.
I first got involved with AutismUp's LinkUp program after the gala last year. The purpose of the gala was about transitioning from children with autism to young adults with autism.
They are just great job hosts and job sites, and we've seen a culture shift in their employees, and they really welcomed us in with open arms, and it's been great.
It's important for me to offer that career development to anyone, young adults with autism or young adults in general. It helps the business, it helps our customers, and it helps the community. It helps everybody involved. It isn't just a one-way street.
They're going to learn teamwork, they're going to learn communication, they're going to learn how to self-regulate some of their sensory needs. One of the participants that I have got to know real well is Jake. One of the things that really stuck out to me is that we were having a conversation, and he said, you know, the scariest word for me to hear nowadays is the word volunteer. Everyone is okay with, you know, letting me come in and work for free or help out or chip in, but that's not what I need or what I want. I want someone to take me serious. I want someone to appreciate the work that I'm willing to give, and I want to be on payroll and be a member of this team instead of always being a volunteer.
I've been doing a lot of things at Vision Auto. It's really helped with my confidence and getting to know a lot of great new people.
My favorite part is cleaning the cars as well as installing new parts.
I work with Jake and Charlie out in the lot. I like cars. I love to wash them.
They've learned all kinds of skills in this program. So I've got some young adults are in our parts department, and they're doing bin checks. So they're checking all of the bins and counting the parts and checking them against our inventory, which is the same thing that we have employees that do. They've also been putting some accessories on our vehicles.
I've seen a lot of growth with our participants in LinkUp.
It's been great. Just meeting all these different people, all these different characters, and you know, getting to know about them and what they like, and just making strong connections.
It's a pleasure to have really nice people that really want to encourage you to develop skills to contribute out in the real world.
I've seen individuals take giant risks into doing something they thought they'd never do. Specifically at the car dealership, you know, working with some tools and actually getting really up and close with the cars is something that they thought they would never have an opportunity to do.
It's everything that you expect, but so much more than that. You expect that you're giving back to the community and that you're being a partner in the community. You don't expect how it makes you feel and what you notice when you are working with young adults with autism and watching them grow, and how you've helped support that and how they've helped you grow and learning how to interact with them. And I would say having that hands-on approach is so much different than just donating to other causes. It's a world of a difference.
We're really excited about these future opportunities and businesses that are already coming forward and saying to AutismUp, we want to hire individuals with autism.
It brings diversity. It's really good to have people who are, you know, wired differently and see things differently, and they can really contribute to society in ways that, you know, you couldn't imagine.
I expect this program to grow. I'm happy that it isn't a one-time thing. I love to have my doors open all the time, 365 days a year, to know that this program can run forever, and watching just how it started, and I hope to see it grow.
He's much more willing to try new things. He very willingly walks into a group room and knows, he asks, what's going to happen today? What are we doing today? I feel that Rocco is going to have a solid foundation based on the things that he's learned here at AutismUp.
I think that AutismUp is creating a bright future for Melissa.
It's a group effort. It really does take a village.
One of my favorite stories is of a young man who started in our camps many years ago, our summer camp, and he just recently started to participate in our basketball program. When this young guy started, he had never really participated in a community-based fitness program. He started by just walking the perimeter of the basketball court, and probably for the first 3 or 4 weeks, he just walked around that basketball court with his support, but did not participate. And by week 5, all of a sudden he decided it was time, and he went and stood in line with the other team members. Not only did he stand in line, but he dribbled the ball up and he made his first layup. And the look on his face was priceless. But to me, that really encapsulates everything that AutismUp is all about. We're all about individuals taking their time to be successful and giving them the support they need to be successful.
Well, it's kind of given me a calling, you know. It's been very exciting to say that all my struggles haven't been for naught. The struggles have given me an opportunity to help others with their struggles and to try to raise them up, and, you know, working as a team to try to, you know, conquer the world in a way.
It's a continuum of support. We want to make sure we're there for the families upon diagnosis, and we want to make sure that we are there for the young adults as they grow through the lifespan. But it comes at a cost. It's expensive to do. We are not going to abandon the younger families just because we realize we need to also focus on the adults and the entire lifespan. When we move into the Golisano Autism Center, we plan to triple our offerings. It's going to be expensive. We need to make sure that we have the supports and the funding to continue to support families and individuals with autism through the lifespan.